5 months ago, me and 15 other players teamed up to see how many kills we could get in a single game of Bed Wars. Using never before seen strategies, we managed to get me 6,000 kills in one game. I never revealed how. For the past 5 months, these secrets have stayed between the 15 people who helped break it. That all changes today. By the end of this video, you will know all the secrets and plans we came up with to quadruple Pigacle's old record. Really quick, these videos take upwards of 20 hours of research, writing, and editing to make, so if you could take a few seconds to at least make sure that you're subscribed, it would help me more than you know. Thank you so much, and enjoy the video. Before I reveal the untold secrets of how we got 6,000 kills, I'll first explain how we got there. 3 years ago, Pigacle uploaded a video where he got 4 of his friends to be repeatedly spawn killed in an attempt to get the most kills in a single Bed Wars game. In this video, he played in a private party with 4 of his friends. He turned on a few modifiers that doubled the game length, enabled him to one-hit kill, and shortened respawn time to 1 second. When they got into the game, he joined blue team while his 4 friends joined red. This allowed him to bridge to their base and spawn kill them over and over for the entirety of the game. Although this was technically a new world record by over 1,000 kills, much of the game was just them messing around. By the end of the game, he had gotten 1,500 kills, which for the time was absolutely insane. For the next 2.5 years, no one would attempt to take the record. Until I had an idea. Pigacle's record was good, but it had a few major flaws. First, they were messing around for a lot of the game. And second, he only had 4 people. I had 15. A few days before my first world record attempt, I thought of a plan of how we could shatter the old record. The basis of the plan was that I would play in private doubles Bed Wars, which would allow for 14 players to be repeatedly killed rather than the 4 that Pigacle had. This did, however, have one slight drawback. Because Bed Wars maps are circular, with islands all around the outside of the map, it would be completely impractical to spawn kill, as some teams would have to travel the entire map just to reach me once. This would waste a ton of time and would not create the ideal record. The only solution to this is to choose a small map and position me in the direct center to minimize the time it would take each team to reach me. We chose the map Waterfall. The rest of the plan was simple. We turned on one-hit kill to make things easier for me, speed 3 and 1 second respawn modifiers to shorten time in between kills, and doubled event times to make the game twice as long as usual. Every team would start the game by building a bridge to middle. Then everyone would start filling in the center of the map to create a platform for people to meet me at. And finally, everyone would continue the game getting repeatedly punched until bed destruction, when the final reveal would occur. For the time, this plan seemed flawless, but little did we know, there was so much more to be discovered. Just 5 minutes into the attempt, White Team discovered something that would bring the record to new heights: voiding. Hypixel Bed Wars has a feature called tagging. Tagging is a timer that counts down every time you hit a player in Bed Wars. If the player dies of natural causes such as fall damage, explosions, or the void, before the timer hits 0, the kill credit goes to the player who hit them last. However, one aspect of this allows us to dramatically increase kills to an insanely high rate. The timer doesn't reset when the player dies. This usually doesn't mean anything since it takes 5 seconds to respawn in a normal game of Bed Wars. But we have respawn time at 1 second and speed 3. Meaning that whenever someone gets punched by me, they can quickly jump off the map after respawning and the game will count the death as a kill for me. This essentially saves 15 seconds every other kill, which adds up quickly. Using a combination of these strategies, we were able to get me 4,300 kills in one Bed Wars game, nearly tripling Picacle's record of 1,500 and landing me a spot in that week's Hypixel Alert. And yet 8 days later, the record would be broken. A few days after my first record, a small YouTuber by the name of Lexion GVC started live streaming attempts to break my record. He would have stood no chance, but he had something that we didn't. Yet another new strategy. This strategy is the first of 4 that have never been revealed. Lexion was able to cut down the time it took people to get from their base to mid utilizing head hitters. If you don't know, sprint jumping is faster than regular sprinting, but this becomes even faster when you have a block above your head. Lexion used this to his advantage by having everyone build a bridge to mid and place a ceiling directly above their path to make them even faster. Combining this with the other known strategies, he was able to take down my record 8 days later with 4,857 kills. 505 more than my first attempt. I knew I had no choice but to take it back. So me and some people who helped with the first record began testing new strategies and maps to see if we could find something that would put us too far ahead to be beaten again. 4 days after Lexion took our record, we attempted to reclaim it. We only had one new strategy, but we were banking on the smaller map, Lighthouse, to give us the advantage. This new strategy fixed the randomness of running around mid punching people. This time, we had a 4-pillar gateway at middle that everyone would funnel into. This allowed me to be able to stand in one spot to get the kills rather than running around aimlessly. Sadly, this still had some flaws, and Lighthouse was not the best map for this challenge. So we came 121 kills short of the record. Although this was disappointing, we would attempt to reclaim it the next weekend with 2 new strategies and improvements in execution. May 8th, 2020. The day finally arrived for our final world record attempt. And this time, we were ready. Armed with 2 new strategies and many improvements in organization and execution, we were ready to win. Both of our new strategies required the use of another private party modifier, Disable Block Protection. This modifier allows players to destroy virtually any block in the Bed Wars map except those around generators and spawn. We combined this with a more direct bridge to mid to make for extremely fast travel. Players would use a pickaxe to clear sections of stairs near mid, as well as glass blocks to create a nearly straight path from everyone's base to middle, saving 1 to 2 seconds off of each run. The second new strategy was by far the most groundbreaking ever. Without this, we may not have even broken 5,000 kills. This was the Quick Void. During testing before the final attempt, one of the players who helped research, the DJ Brothers, had an idea. Using the Disable Block Protection modifier, players were able to dig a hole straight down through their island, reducing the distance it took for them to execute the Void strategy. Voiding this way also allows you to fall faster if you run into a wall as you drop through the hole. This alone saved nearly 5 seconds on every other kill and was the most protected secret surrounding our record. Our final upgrade was to the Pillar strategy. To prevent people from overshooting and having to run back to the center to be punched, I created a 3x3 platform 1 block below the ground to catch people coming in. All of these strategies combined for the ultimate most efficient way to get kills in Bed Wars. Across 60 minutes, we would push the game to its absolute limit using ingenuity and game mechanics. That day, we took back the record. Not by 500 kills, not by 1,000, but almost 1,300 kills. These were the final moments. Yo, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1, go! Yes! Oh! Oh! Yo! 6,000, dude! Oh my gosh! Yo! Yo! Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my gosh. A number of this size has never been seen in Bed Wars. And now you know how we did it. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, as it's free and it would help out the channel a lot. If you like this, make sure to go check out my last video answering the question of who is the best Skeppy event player, as well as my documentary on the career and achievements of Technoblade. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.